everyone, welcome to the Spurs News. Thank you for watching the Spurs. As usual, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. As you know, we're going to talk about the Sun. Unbelievable. And today we're going to say why they should be put in hell and locked up. Everybody that works over there and everyone that supports that organization. You're saying I'm exaggerating. No, but wait until I tell you what happened. Okay, and then I'm talking about Joao Sacramento, the assistant coach to Jose Mourinho, saying he is confirming this player starting tomorrow. And then one more thing that's very important that we're going to talk about today is the lineup prediction, and of course nothing else than the score prediction for tomorrow. Are you ready? Let's spur our way to glory. First off, let's start with the Sun. The Sun needs to be burnt in hell for sure. No one over here can tell me anything other than that. I don't care how much you love that newspaper. They are garbage. I'm sorry, but garbage is too much for them. Garbage is even better than they are because they do something. The garbage does something useful in this life. Believe it or not. Can you believe it? Okay, the Sun issued a news the other day about Paul Pogba. I know this is not related directly to the Spurs, but if you want, listen to this very carefully. We are in the Premier League taking the stand against racism, but the Sun is the most racist newspaper out there, believe it or not. They wrote that Paul Pogba said that he is retiring from the national team, French national team, because of what Macron had said about the Prophet, peace be upon him. Now, whether you agree or not, this is a right thing to do. The problem is Paul Pogba never said he retired. Paul Pogba didn't have a stand on this issue at all. So I don't know how the Sun issued such information and made people believe it and made some people hate Paul Pogba and others love him and created a whole stigma about this issue when there is nothing to be said over there. Paul Pogba came out and he is confused how this news came out. I'm asking the UK, the government in London, in the UK, what's going on? How can they approve such a newspaper? How do they allow such a newspaper to issue and write news about things that are non-existent? How do they protect the people that are reading these newspapers? If they are doing something so simple like this to just get a couple more, let's say, readers, then I can't imagine what they would do to help spread propaganda, increase hatred in the world, or any other thing that they have on their agenda. It's not a secret that the Sun is one of the most racist newspapers out there. They've done the same scenario with Raheem Sterling. If you want me to issue a video about that, please let me know in the comments below so I can prepare a video about that. Now let's move on about one confirmation from the Joao Sacramento about who's going to start tomorrow's game. And that's no one other than the Gareth Bale, the legend that left a couple of years ago. Now, Gareth Bale is not at the same level, but remember, Gareth Bale is still a legend at the Spurs. And that being said, he will try to prove himself again. He only had some issues with his fitness level because of his injuries and lack of playing time at Madrid. Now, let's move on to the lineup prediction for tomorrow. As we said, Doherty didn't have a good game. According to other people that he did. Now I'm kind of confused because he looked sloppy in defense, just like Sergio Aurier is and was and still it will be. So I don't know how Doherty does have a better game, safer game than Sergio Aurier. Nobody can contradict that, but oh my God. Okay, let's talk about the lineup. First off, in goal, I hope to see Gazzaniga, but I know that Joe Hart is probably going to start that game. And then in the left back position, I think Roguillon is coming back and Ben Davies is going to be benched. Now, in terms of defenders, I think Sanchez is going to be getting his practice time and trying to improve his game in this competition because that's the safest bet for him to get some game time and experience. So Sanchez will be teamed up with Eric Dyer, I believe. And then in right back position, we're going to take up Serge Aurier, the Ivorian elephant, is going to be back to the lineup. Now in midfield, I think we're going to have Harry Winks join the defensive midfielders, and I think Lo Celso is going to have the nod as well as Dele Alli. So we have the 4 defenders, the 3 midfielders, and up top I see Gareth Bale playing with, of course, the new man Carlos Vinicius, and then on the left hand side no one other than Bergwijn. He's been missing for a couple of games now, and I think Mourinho does feel the pain. Mourinho had spoken about the issue that being in a big team, you're not going to get so many chances, and if you don't take the chances that you get, Dele Alli or Steven Bergwijn, you're not going to be playing, no matter who you are, no matter what your credentials are. So a couple players need to up their game, specifically talking about Dele Alli. Now for the game prediction score, we're talking about a 3-goal difference or a 2-goal difference, to be honest, because it's going to be a difficult team against the Belgian team tomorrow. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Do leave any comments if you have them, and have a good night. Thank you for watching the Spurs News. Spurs News, tracking down every detail. Transfer news, every gossip, every finished move. Game predictions, and